So you joke a lot about math, but recent polls show that you are only one of 2 Democratic candidates who are actually getting 10% of Trump voters. That's very impressive. It's actually a really big statistic. What do you think you're gaining and what message you're giving that so many Trump supporters are coming to you?
Well, if you look, Donald Trump called out a lot of the economic problems and struggles in these communities. If you go out to the industrial Midwest, a lot of them have never recovered from the loss of manufacturing jobs. And we need a real set of solutions for that set of problems. But I'm thrilled to have 10% or more of Donald Trump voters who are supporting my campaign, because that means when I am the Democratic nominee, we win the whole thing in 2020.
Okay. Okay. So Nancy Pelosi has started, the impeachment inquiry, and you didn't think it was a good idea. Why not? And Trump thinks that some people say that he's welcoming it. Do you think that's true, or is he just making that up, as usual?
I am on board with the decision to impeach Donald Trump.
Yes.
Because at some point, if you literally are calling foreign leaders and asking them for political help in return for releasing aid that Congress had already authorized, I mean, at some point you have to impeach and say, look, this is the right thing to do regardless of the political calculation. I do think the politics may or may not work out in the right way, but we're a country of laws. You have to enforce the laws.
Yeah, you think it could blow back on Democrats if it's not done?
Well, this is the trap. Anytime we're talking about Donald Trump is winning. And Democrats need an affirmative vision that people are just as excited about. Like, if the Democratic message is Donald Trump bad, impeach Donald Trump, then we're actually increasing the chances of him getting a second term.
All right, well, let's talk about one of your policies, because it's one of them that I love is very near and dear to your heart. Your 6-year-old son is on the autism spectrum. Talk to us about the impact he has had in your life and what this policy is.
Well, when my wife and I realized that he was autistic, it was actually a huge relief because we were first-time parents and we were struggling and we didn't know what was normal, what wasn't normal. I mean, we obviously are thrilled about our son and we're getting him the resources that are allowing him to thrive. But when I looked around the country, I mean, my wife and I are in a very fortunate position. There are 2 of us, and I thought about single moms whom I've met on the trail who have autistic children who grow to be autistic adults. And what message I have for the American people is that atypical is the new normal. I mean, we all have someone in our family or circle that is neurologically atypical, and we need to build schools and systems that accommodate them at every stage.
What do you mean you were relieved? I didn't get that. What were you relieved about?
Well, we were relieved because we were first-time parents, and when we were struggling with our son, or our son was struggling, we're like, are we terrible parents? Like, what is going on?
So you were relieved to see there was an actual diagnosis.
People were in your same position? Yeah. I hear from so many people, and who knows, you never know what you're going to go through as a parent. It's so real that you're talking about that on the campaign trail, because it's relatable.
You also have over 150 proposals on very specific issues, like paying college athletes, eliminating the penny. Eliminate the penny. It's annoying. And government rewards for coaching Little League or fixing a neighbor's appliance. Some of these are funny. Are these the most pressing issues, do you think?
Well, I was introducing myself to the American people. I still am.
Yeah.
And I think the best way to introduce yourself is by letting people know what your vision is and what you would do as president. So that involves solving problems big and small. I want to ban robocalls. Why are we letting... I mean, these are real problems, and so if we have solutions at the ready, we should be talking about them.
The penny, though.
Leave my penny alone. It's like moving Pluto. Leave the penny alone. Shouldn't have moved Pluto.
I didn't know you were so attached to the penny.
I'm very attached to the penny because the penny was how I learned how to count.
Oh, yeah. I know. Well,
so I am attached to it.
But now that you know.
I'm still not good. So we have 45 seconds.
Oh.
So what we're going to say is, congratulations on all your success, and we're going to continue to watch and, hope that you are able to build the kind of momentum that you need to go into the next, what is it called? Phase.
Are you in the next Democratic debate?
I'm already in the next debate. I'm preparing some zingers. I'm not doing that.
No, you.
And then the next debate, too, it looks like we're going to qualify as well.
I'm glad. Thank you, Andy. We will be right back.